So here we are at another home, and my ticket says there's an underground tank. I've never been to this particular address before, but there's a regulator, so I'm gonna guess that it's on this side of the house. Maybe behind this little clump of stuff. There's a tank, there's a little bump there. Hopefully that's what I'm looking for. Oh. There it is. Look at that. First try. Cool. A little bit of snow to walk through, but not too bad. It's not too deep. There's another interesting one, although they did give me access to the tank, but I think this is really cool. Right here next to the dumpster, we wind our way through this, I don't know, I think this is a dogwood or sumac, and down through the trees, and over here to the tank. So, yeah, it's nice, short, easy to get to. Thanks, guys. Just one of the long driveways that I'm glad I don't have to back down. Looks like it's fairly well plowed. A little bit like a slalom. Is that the right word I'm looking for? Bobsled? Alright, so here's a situation where I stopped here to make a delivery previously, a couple of days ago, and I saw this mountain of snow on top of the propane tank. I knew where it was because I'd been here before. The homeowner was gone. Somebody else cleared his driveway for him, and this is what I found, and I had no access. In the meantime, now, the owner has come home, and somebody did a really good job of carving out a nice little path here to get to the tank. But yeah, you can imagine, I wasn't about to do that kind of work just to get the gas delivered. But it's actually pretty impressive. If I was a kid, again, I'd be hanging out in here having snowball fights and such. So anyway, here we are, back to fill this guy's tank. We're glad we got it back when we did, because he was down to like 5%. All right, so we're making a delivery here. Well, the propane tank is around the back side of the house, and wow, look at this guy. He's serious. He had some pretty good piece of equipment to clear this out. Across his grass. Wow, that snow. Look at this. All the way back right to the propane tank. You got the equipment to do it. Do it right, huh? And even clean the snow off the top of the tank. Cool. Just wanted to show one of the most unusual tanks that I've ever filled. This is a 500-gallon tank, and the data plate says that it's from 1948. So I just filled it up, and apparently it's still functional. Takes up a lot less room lengthwise anyway. So there you go. Kind of a unique little thing to see today. Alright, so we got a delivery that was a bit of a challenge for me. Thank goodness I brought the shovel. Walking out here, we've got an underground tank that has a marker, and I've been here before when there was no snow. Problem was there was a snow drift right on top of it, and the customer keeps that black planter thing there on top of it. But this particular tank is so low to the ground, there was some ice built up around it. So you see I had to shovel kind of a hole to get to it, and then had to chip away at some ice. It was frozen closed. It was a brick on top of the black planter. I used the brick and my pliers and chipped away enough ice to get it open that far. But that was a lot of work just to get some gas here. So happy to keep my customers happy, but goodness, people, think about me, please. All right. Alright, we got another fun one here. Oh, the driveway's nice and plowed. Look where they put it. And then kind of a path up to the porch, but I don't know if you can see it, but over there is a driveway marker marking the location of an underground tank. So could maybe go through here along the house and this tree. This tree is kind of in my way. Do I go up and over the pile? Maybe around this side of the pile. The snow is still deep, but yeah, we'll give it a try. Well, first step into the snow. Well, see if I could right up past the knee. So, oh boy. Okay. Well, decided instead of going around that way, go around by this tree. And the snow is still pretty deep. And it's even worse when you're dragging a hose, but that's the nature of my business. At least the tank is marked. Oh, there we go. Let's dig this bad boy out.